welcome to Just Mashin It. This week, what video game character would you most like to have sex with? Billy?
I'm going to have to go ahead. Have you looked up the chick from StarCraft Ghost? I don't know her name.
Kerrigan.
Yeah.
I'd probably prefer not to know her name.
Okay.
But have you seen her?
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, before or after she goes Zerg.
I
feel like afterwards is gonna be pretty awesome.
That'd be kinky.
I like it.
Zerg rush me Kerrigan.
Keegan, which video game character would you most like to have sex with?
I hadn't really decided. There's so many options.
There's so many options. I can't lock myself down to one person.
I got nothing.
Laura
Somebody
Croft
help
with
me.
her pointy polygon titties.
Oh yeah.
I guess it depends which era you pick for Lara Croft.
No, well,
That's
she
really
should have
important.
those really like
PlayStation 1.
triangular boobs in the first couple games. Like I like that shape. It's like
By-
very classic.
I like
By
the
Tomb
very
Raider-
coney.
You have to wear eye protection.
Yeah.
They put a lot of work into
I
that.
feel like she went down a couple bra sizes in the newest one.
Definitely.
She did.
And I
Yeah.
studied that closely.
I feel like I wouldn't want to have a bad
Too
breakup with her though.
closely.
The
Oh,
morning
no.
after, she's got those pistols she always wears. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, good choice. Tomb Raider. I'll go with Lara Croft.
All right, Douglas, how about you?
I'd have to take a tag team. Don't laugh.
You
It's
gotta
not
take-
funny. It's got to be a tag team with Jimmy and Billy Lee.
Oh.
The original crime fighter, son.
Wow.
Double Dragon.
Dragon.
Double Dragon.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
That
some,
would be-
like Eiffel Tower. Double Dragon in Paris, bitch. Yeah. I mean, we all know Jimmy's a shadow boss, so he's going to get all fucking crazy.
I just realized I know what their O face would like. It'd be like for when you
for all the
punch them,
people,
they're just like
for all the people watching,
Everyone watching.
all 0 viewers.
So to everybody who has no idea what I just did, just Google like I don't know, Double Dragon getting punched or something like that, and skip all the Pornhub links.
No, don't.
Experience the world.
But which video game character would you most like to have sex with?
Okay, now I feel that it's only fair that I should get both. I say Solid Snake, and therefore I get Big Boss as well.
Wow.
Yeah, those would be some handsome kids.
How would the foreplay like that? Would you just like walk in a room? It's like, what the fuck is that cardboard box? Ah!
No, I wouldn't say just exclamation point with my head.
Yeah.
Oh, that, I mean, I guess he would also come up behind you.
That was it. That was way faster than I thought. What about you, Ian?
Probably go with Squirtle from Pokemon. Squirtle.
What?
Makes it wet too. That's some wet, sloppy action
And
right
before
there.
it evolves into that bigger, scarier thing.
Blastoise.
Toys?
I don't need to be Blastoise in the ass.
He's just always Blastoise me in the ass.
It's kind of cute the first time, but now it's like, come on.
So, Rockstar decided that they needed to use real gangsters for GTA 5.
Lame.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Why?
I don't know.
No. What?
I think it could be fun.
I don't know. Do you know any of them? When you hear a gangster talk, usually, what do you think? You have
I know,
famous
when I
ones in
hear-
mind that you know of?
No,
Jaquiz.
they're probably gonna sound dumb and uneducated, and it might be funny as hell.
The fuck is Jaquiz?
Oh, I see how it is.
I don't know.
That's incredibly racist.
That is incredibly
Well, if you're a
racist.
gang member, you probably didn't go to an Ivy League college, but you might be fucking.
But
funny.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe you did.
I've actually
I'm not
watched.
That would
racist.
actually
You could
probably
be a white gang
that would
member
actually be
or
probably
an
funny,
Asian
though.
gang member.
That would be funny.
I've actually watched a thing of the gang members like in the jail running like these super elaborate things and basically just like making the cops look like chumps. So apparently some of them are actually incredibly
Yeah,
intelligent.
and have you guys never seen the documentary Prison Break?
yeah.
Yeah.
Documentary.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy's gay.
I mean, okay, it's a docudrama, okay, but it's all real.
Oh yeah.
I think it could be very entertaining. I haven't heard any of these voice actors. It could be very amusing.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
And I know Rockstar has a sense of humor, so I'm looking forward to see what they do.
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna. So those could be amusing.
Yes.
Now, me and Dougie were talking about this earlier, and I think that Sam Jackson and Charlie Murphy would 100% definitely be amusing. So
True.
why don't
Yeah.
get them?
Yeah.
Well, there's two.
There's a
things.
lot of scenes where you're driving around in a fucking car, and it would be great just to hear him bicker.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to do it. maybe it would be too expensive to have.
Well,
them
that's
do
just
it.
wrong.
I don't think expense is their problem.
It's
I really don't. Like that's probably chump change for the amount they've already spent on this game.
That could be true, but I don't know how eager those actors are to do with.
He's in
It's
Sam
Sam
Jackson's
Jackson.
in RoboCop. I'm pretty sure he's
RoboCop,
hard up for cash.
As terrible as RoboCop looks, they probably paid him way more than Rockstar could offer.
Right. Well, we know Sam Jackson doesn't have a problem with the swearing part of it,
Right.
or the violence part of it.
Snakes on a plane. Or the bad part of it. So
Django
even if
Django
GTA
Unchained.
5 was just horrible.
Django Unchained.
Okay, there we go. Well, they could do both, right? They could get a celebrity and a gang member. They just have to pick up Hernandez. Like, they're all
There we
set.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, he's
No,
really
he's-
got nothing going on.
I
I think I should be like the secret unlockable player.
this is somewhat unrelated, but
Hernandez. Just run around in a Patriots jersey.
They might end up doing something
Jack
like
and
that.
Star
They-
That would be
they are
amazing.
fucked.
beating prostitutes and jacking. Why not? Or just some random fucking quote unquote thugs off
Okay.
the street.
Yeah.
So
Well-
if they handpicked these guys, and they like actually interviewed them and stuff, I just can't picture gang members going in and going through a whole interview process to try to get on to this game.
Well, what is
I
a
picture
gang
them
member?
just going on. That's what they said. The gang members. I
Yeah,
don't know
but what
it
is,
means.
it could be anybody, really.
It could be anybody.
They
yes,
might be funny as shit. Like I'm
Well, no,
I'm gonna
not-
keep an open
yes,
mind
That's
and I
what
want
I'm
to hear
saying.
it.
If they interviewed people and they like got like the best of the best gang members
Yeah.
to do the voices, yes. But I can't imagine like hey, 300 gang members, come in here into the studio real quick.
Yeah, don't
And
steal
then-
anything,
Don't
please.
steal anything or kill anybody. And we're just going to test you down. And when you lose, please just go gracefully out the door.
Now we know
I
you're
guess-
men of your words. Please sign this non-disclosure agreement.
We shall see. And Bidet says he can't imagine that, but maybe Rockstar is about to blow our minds, and I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm-
very
I'm-
excited.
I'm fully expecting really bad voice acting.
And maybe it's gonna be so bad it's hilarious.
I think a lot of them are the ambient characters too, like the ambient sounds that you
It's
hear.
gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Incidental, maybe, but like I can see some really bad scenarios.
Regardless of the quote-unquote raw talent that they bring in, we've got this filtering system.
I don't know if there's any.
We've got this filtering system called Rockstar, and Rockstar has been around the block, and they know what they're doing, and they're gonna put some funny-ass dialogue into this game, and
Well,
I
that's
can't, I
true.
can't wait to hear it.
My ass is so dry.
Drink some swamp ass.
Wow, my ass isn't dry anymore.
That's swamp ass. Try our new twerk flavor. Twerk that swamp ass.
May cause dry bud.
So recently, there was a study, and they said that 20% of Americans have no broadband internet access to their house. Not because they can't get it. The White House said that 98% of Americans can get it, but they just opt out of it. Opt out of high-speed internet.
Why do people not want porn?
It's a wonderful thing to bring to each household.
Some people still want to support the DVD industry, Doug. Some of us believe in the DVD industry and its future in America.
That's my sex box.
No, they did say that if you add in smartphones, it cuts it by like half. It drops to 10%. But even still.
But nobody's getting smartphones to check porn. At least they
Yeah.
should be.
Sorry.
I don't know.
big
You're at
screen
work.
TV.
You're at work. Break, maybe a bathroom break.
That's
Stalls are all alone. For once in the thing,
so
you're like,
lonely.
So I actually read
Stays
an
really
article.
hard.
Since we're talking about porn, I actually read an article that tried to estimate how many like petabytes, which is a little weird to say when you're talking about porn, how many petabytes of data is accessed for porn sites. Like, because Google, Google's the most used website. No, all those porn sites do like 100 times the data Google does on a regular basis. They've got huge server farms, and they're constantly having to expand because of the number of people accessing porn on the internet. It's just staggering. That's all I got. That's
read
pretty
a-
much
If all
it.
that jacking could be put to good,
I
some
read-
type of good force in the world, imagine what
I
could
like
be
how
accomplished.
I like how I'm one of the first people to successfully make porn boring. It's like, can you imagine the data farms and all the servers they need?
Did
Dude,
you,
you'd need at least a quad core.
I just read a thing that the big whole NSA thing. It came out with their actual numbers, and after all, like the percentages were done, it said that the amount they actually look at is like 0.00004% of the internet traffic, because that's at what they actually look at.
Right, because the rest is porn.
The rest is porn. That's all I can assume. Is that 99.99996% of the internet is all porn.
Actually, more than likely, part of that 0.00004%, it's probably like
Is even porn.
0.00003%, because 0.00001% are guys accessing porn in their free time.
It's Easy Money back on the microphone. Gonna let you know what I've been playing this weekend with my boys. We run shit while we gun shit in Guns of Icarus. Haters are sick of this, they can't handle the wickedness, it's ridiculous. How I sneak in my galleon, spotting enemies on the map. I'm just wildin', pop your balloon and make you sink to the bottom. Engineers, we got 'em, hull armor never goes down. Using flare guns, we light up this whole town. Harpoon you in the back cause you know we don't fuck around. I buff my guns, get DPS beyond belief. You might catch me on the voice chat talking shit about a queef or queff, as it's pronounced around here. Let me make it real clear, we had Muse games up in here on this very same mic. So tell me what you like. I navigate the canyons, remain hidden, out of sight. Keep it real tight, riding dirty with my crew. Got gunners on the Manticore, pointing right at you. Never use the junker, that's a total piece of crap. Never pull up beside the galleon, you know that shit is whack. Busting goldfish, killing spires, king of the hill. Dominate with the Pyramidian, you know this shit is real. Real deal while I'm rolling 4 deep. Use the elevation buff, I ascend so steep. Keep on winning, and you know there's no stopping this. I'm blowing up your ship, but first I smoke my cannabis. Now you heard the word, however absurd. I'm flying through the sky like a big fucked up bird. Unleashing mad ammo like I stole the mother load. Gonna be dope when they release campaign mode. And now you've been told with the ridiculous shit from Easy Money. We're just smashing it. May cost dry, but we're going to look at what's worth buying, selling, or sharing, and we're talking about the Humble Indie Bundle number 9. I think it's a very good bundle that they just announced. It's got 4 games that you can pay anything for. If you pay more than the average price, which is still less than $5 at this point, you get 2 additional games.
Has it ever been? It's always under $5. The average always seems to be under $5.
At least
or
when I get
barely
there.
over.
I mean, it goes for a couple weeks. By the end, it might get over $5, but it's always dirt cheap.
And there's always some dude who like drops $2,000 or $3,000 on it. It's like, come on, dude, keep it down.
But it's cool that somebody does
I want
that.
to save 15 cents.
Not only are they making games really easy to get, but they also, every bundle they raise more than $1 million for charity. And in this one, it's been going for a couple of days. They've raised $2 million so far.
Yeah,
It's a really good bundle.
Nice.
Yeah,
It is.
It's Child's Play, right? Is it charity?
you can choose.
There's usually Child's Play and Electronic Frontier. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
They're usually the 2 that are always on there, but sometimes they have other ones.
Nice.
Yep.
I think there's I forget what it starts with an E, but they basically provide money directly to patients who need it, and it's not through channels. Like they actually, as far as I know from what I read, they hand deliver cash or send a check.
So
Like
what
it's actual cash.
So what games do we got for the bundle?
Well, they've got Trine 2, which is a well-made game. It's not really quite my style, but it's like a platformer puzzle game. Think Lost Vikings on Super Nintendo, but way updated. Mark of the
Never
Ninja is
played
a
it.
pretty stylish. Not really sure what you'd call.
I was
Mark of the
I was
Ninja.
excited for that one. I haven't played any of these games. I got the bundle, but I haven't had any time to play them. Too much Dota 2.
It's kind of like a stealth, like a 2D platform stealth game.
It looked really interesting. They all did really. That's why I got it.
There's 2 I haven't played. The Eats Munchies Beta is another puzzle type game, platform type puzzle game.
Yeah.
And then Brutal Legend looks like more of a 3D, like third-person adventure.
That's actually
game.
a pretty high quality one because isn't Jack Black the
I was
dude in
gonna
that
say,
one?
isn't that the Jack Black one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that's-
he's the voice of like the main character.
That's awesome.
think-
So I looked at it,
I
I was
think
like, that
he's
dude
the
looks
main
like Jack
character.
Black.
Yeah, I think you.
They should
are
have him
Jack
do the
Black.
voice.
That was Double Fine, right?
Genius.
I thought that was Double Fine.
I have no idea.
That was one of the first, like, from Tim Schechter or whoever it was, back from LucasArts days, like, getting back into game design. I played a demo. It was pretty good.
Even if this bundle is only the 2 games that you have to pay more to unlock, even if it's just Faster Than Light, it would be worth it because it includes Faster Than Light and Fez. Fez, F-E-Z.
But see, here's the problem though, because Fez makes me really depressed. Because every time I think about it, I just imagine the dude just killed himself.
Really?
Like
Did
every
he just
time.
spoil the end of that game for me? So-
No, not Fez. The Fez. I haven't played Fez, the actual creator of the game. He like,
Oh, well, I don't give a
he's like
shit about
suicidal.
him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did he actually commit suicide? Or
I don't know.
'Cause,
But
I mean,
he
that was
rage
from
quit
Indie-
Fez too.
Well, now you're bumming me out. It sounds like he rage quit. He
Yeah,
rage quit on life.
Yeah, he did. In Indie Game the movie, he actually came out and was just like, if this game never gets released, I'm just gonna kill myself. That's actually what he said.
That's fucked
and he,
up. I hope
yeah,
he was
and he
joking.
rage quit on Fez too, via Twitter. He just got on there. I'm sick of this shit. I'm not doing Fez 2.
I don't know why you would do so. Why, if you went through that entire thing? So anybody who hasn't seen Indie Game the movie, see it. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's a good, well done documentary.
But it chronicles what he went through to get Fez done. I mean, if he wasn't such a douchebag, it would have been done sooner. But why would you put yourself through that again and just be like, I'll do Fez again? What? No, move on.
Well-
you did it. It took you 5 or whatever the fuck years. You redid the game like 3 times.
Do you remember the part where he's in there and he's trying to like redesign the maps and all he's doing is adding like little bump texture looking
Yeah.
things to the sides and he's like, yeah, redoing the first level took me like 8 hours. I was like, you did it added nothing to the game. Just release it as a content update after you've already put the game out.
Or
release the game and then afterwards you go, okay, I'm gonna redo all some of these textures.
do
And
like 4 Fez games in the time it would take to do 1.
yeah, get some DLC up in that bitch. Everyone else is doing it. It's a cool thing to do.
There's a fun game. I've only played the first few levels, but it's definitely a well-made game. Faster Than Light, though, is incredible, and I have over 30 hours into that. It's kind of, if it's, either you like it or you don't, but it's like a turn-based strategy, almost like a roguelike style game in space.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
when I saw it first get released on Steam, I thought about getting it.
Did you see the video of how the gameplay works?
No.
It's pretty wild. Like you see your ship and the enemy ship.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
Maybe the person that's played it could explain how it's played.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've
That
never
would be
played it?
better. No.
Yeah.
I watched the video.
I watched the video, and now I know what's up.
No, I was just gonna relay what I saw in the video, and then
It's great
expect
because
Ian to jump in.
I mean, like any roguelike, a lot of random generation. You die a lot, and when you die, you start all over from the beginning, which I love.
My favorite part.
I love shit like that. It almost has a turn-based aspect of it because you have to jump from system to system and decide what system you're jumping into. But then once you get in there, there's real-time strategy where you have to control your crew members and have them putting out fires and manning weapon stations and targeting parts of the enemy ship. And it's really a lot of fun.
Like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I really want to try this.
I think it was $10 full price. So if you just bought the bundle for that game alone, you're getting it half price.
That's
and you
usually
get a
how
bunch of other games.
that's usually how the bundles work.
Yeah,
Usually
I
each
love
game in there is worth way more than you're gonna pay.
Yep.
All right, so there's this new show called, well, not new anyways. Apparently it's been on for a couple seasons, but it's called Capture, and it's on the CW.
It says a lot.
It's probably why you
Just-
didn't know
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, that's probably why I missed it. But so basically, what it is 12 teams of 2, and these guys go out in the woods and they have like a bunch of stuff, like basically smartphones attached to their wrists, and they can just track everybody else. And so you just have to try to capture people, which is you take this little like disc thing and you stick it to their vest, and then they're out. So now right there, that's my problem with the thing. And we will put a description in the video, or a video in the description, sorry, for you to see like what the game actually is.
I don't think you can put videos in the description, but we will put a link to the video.
Fine. YouTube.
It'd be difficult
So-
about it.
So when they start each season, does one team like go into the back and count to 100 slowly, and then the rest of everybody runs
It
out?
sounds like-
Again, no,
Actually-
I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
I was
but
just-
from the video that I did watch, the little trailer thing. It looks like it's kind of like an Amazing Race type thing where they all start together and they run off, but then they split up real quick. So
It sounds to me like when we played Capture the Flag in summer camp, except now they have a bunch of expensive equipment and all this stuff they rigged up for a ton of money.
yes, they definitely do.
Yeah, and I actually I heard that it's somewhat staged, which is reality TV.
Yeah.
That they try to create an
semi-scripted.
outcome as opposed to just go hunt each other.
Yeah.
'Cause that's awesome.
So
Right.
what we're gonna do is talk about how we would make the game and why it would be 1,000 times more awesome.
I'll tell you what to do right now.
Tommy, start.
Come right off the line. I just go Schwarzenegger on that. Go jump in the nearest mud puddle and be like, yeah,
Exactly.
I'm just going to wait.
Predator style.
Yeah.
But you're all starting together, so everyone would know you were in that puddle. They'd be like, "What? That guy just dive in that?"
No. You just I assume there's some sort of boundary
Yeah.
about how far you go.
Yes.
You go all the way to that boundary and and then just wait.
I can appreciate what Tommy's trying to do here because obviously he's mashing it.
Yeah.
Right.
At
Well,
this
point.
here's the thing that you're forgetting is they're tracked digitally. So removing your
But does
heat
everybody
signature
to
else avoid
know
detection.
that? Does everybody else know where
Yeah,
you are?
well,
You can
it's
get
set up.
upgrades.
Oh, okay.
You can get upgrades and perks and stuff for that will show on your smartphone where everyone is.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But not at
they
all
they
times,
might
I don't
know
think.
where I am, but I'm all predator up in the tree and shit, and then I just come down. Ah!
Well,
I'm
clearly-
just gonna jump out of this
Yeah.
really tall tree on you,
See? Does it
crush
track
your
through-
spinal cord.
Does it track?
You're out for real, bitch.
Paraplegic.
To make it a really interesting game, what I would like to see is you would wear some type of vest that could give you electronic shocks or inject you with certain chemicals that might alter your consciousness and change everybody's perception of reality, and then you could lead to some really interesting situations.
As far as I know, they do have vests that are supposed to give you a pulse.
But
And
do they
I think
inject you with chemicals?
No, I mean obviously they should. They should make sure that all the
Obviously.
vegetation is actually safe. But you have to choose oh man, I'm gonna try eating this mushroom, and then they're just like LSD, and you're just like, oh god.
You eat a mushroom, and then somebody runs up behind you and stabs you with a syringe.
Yeah, right, and but if you actually had a full body vest that would
yeah.
shock you so intensely that your lung would stop functioning if you were to be not really shot in your lung, and you're just like,
Because there's nothing better than having a vest where an electrical current will go across your heart at some point.
I like the idea of a vest.
This is 2013. I'm pretty sure they have the technology. I just thought it would be awesome. You're trying to run away from some dude, and then you get this paralyzing pain that's literally so intense, you actually tore your ACL, and it's just random. And then just as the guy's about to come at you and or he's trying to shoot you, it randomly backfires in his face, and then he gets lockjaw, and he's just oh!
That would be good.
That would be amazing.
That would be pretty fun to watch.